All right, y'all. So Bitcoin has been very volatile lately. We got a huge move to the upside. Now we've just gotten a little bit of a move to the downside. I want to talk about the key levels that we need to be aware of. So make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. As usual, guys, I am in a long trade. I'm in a long and a short at the same time, waiting for the breakout or breakdown, prepared for both. Okay, so I'm going to be going over exactly what I am looking at right now. So the two most important levels for Bitcoin right now are going to be support between the prices of 23,000 and 23.3 thousand, and then resistance between the prices of 24.5 and about $25,000. The break of one of these levels will lead to follow through, in my opinion. If we can get above this level, I do believe that we will see a move to $30,000, and if we lose this level here, I believe we will see a big move to the downside back to the low 20s, potentially even lower. Why is that? If we zoom out here, we can see that we have a range that we have been trading since the beginning of June, and we've been basically looking at this all week where we've been holding this support, saying as long as we don't lose this support, we can get moved to the upside. Now, the same thing holds true today. Even though we've had a big move to the upside, if we lose this support, I do think we are absolutely going to have follow-through. Okay, now we have been unable to close the daily candle below this support. Now, in the same way, if we come above the resistance of $25,000, there is nothing, no support or resistance until we get up to that $30,000 level. And if we go to a higher term time frame, we can see that that $30,000 level is a very key area of confluence, because this was the major support that we held from December 2020 all the way until it was lost in June 2022. So we're talking over a year of a major support and nothing above us until we get there. Very little. There's little confluences, guys. So I kind of want to go over what has happened in the past few days, why we've had this move to the upside, and then what is happening very, very locally, how I was able to get into a short trade, why I took this little long scalp right here. I also, guys, want to talk about my auto scalping bot that has officially gone live. This trade right here, I did not do a single bit of work to get into this trade. This is our auto scalper, our secret sauce scalper, guys, our secret sauce trader. We have been working for over almost a year on this, guys. It's official right now. This bot is an absolute game changer, because basically it's an advanced trading bot. It's capable of trading your own plans. Okay, if you have a plan, like what we do over in the VIP Discord, like yesterday when we were giving our trade setups, we were looking for shorts. I was shorting pretty much all day yesterday, right? I was looking for shorts from around 23.3 because it was a key area of resistance. We actually took two short trades from it. The first one hit our box to the exact dollar right there, and then we were looking for a chickens drink water a little bit higher, and of course that's what we got as well. For two very nice short trades yesterday. You can tell the bot, hey, I want you to look for a trade at this level only if I see X, Y, and Z confirmations on the chart. And we also do have our auto trader and copy trader. This comes included with the bot, guys. You don't have to use it, but it's a community bot. We enter high probability trade setups that my bot and other experienced professional traders' bots are taking. Just a quick disclaimer, guys, this is for paper trading only. But yeah, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com and then go ahead and click the link right here, Jason Casper Trading Bot, for more info. So let's get back to Bitcoin here, okay? Let's talk about what's happened during the past few days. Why did we get such a big move to the upside? This is actually super important. I think this can help a lot of people who might be newer to trading or who are struggling to find good entries. So we were basically trading all week in this very clearly defined sideways range here with a pretty clear high at 23.3 and a pretty clear low at around 22.7, 22.8. And that's why we were shorting all day yesterday. That's why we took a short from here. We took a short from here. We've been basically shorting and longing this range all week. Now, when we came down to the level of 23.062, this is where the bulls really got into control of the price action to give us this big breakout to the upside. Now, basically what happened was we came down to a key level, which was this golden pocket right here at 23.053. Now, when we came down there, we saw something very, very interesting, which was this. We saw, if we look at an order flow chart, that there were many shorts opening up right into that area of support. Okay, now when we come over here to coinalyze.net, right, we can take a look at what happened here, and we can see that as the price was getting higher, the CVD was getting lower. Okay, we can see this very clearly right here as even open interest is increasing. And what this is telling us here is that there are whales underneath here that are building up big long orders, and they're basically feeding on the retail traders FOMOing short at support so that they can then push the price to the upside. Now, if you're aware of these things that are going on, you can take advantage of it, which is how I was able to get into that long trade from down here. Now, I've currently closed out of this long trade, okay, for various reasons. But this is what initiated our move to the upside, and we were watching this happen in the VIP Discord, saying, look, they shorted a golden pocket, right? They shorted the VWAP and the golden pocket, and they were pretty trapped, right? They were super trapped under here, right? We saw that absorption of these shorts, and shout out to K-Pax who saw that too, and so we got into a nice long trade. So when we got our big move to the upside, this is something that I think can also help very many people, which is whenever Bitcoin or any asset gets a very impulsive move to either the upside or the downside, in order to trade that, what you don't want to do is FOMO into a position either long or short, right? If you miss a move, or if we're in the middle of the move, it's not the time to get into a trade. Instead, what you should do is take note. Note the first high that's put in, and if we start trading sideways, like a bull flag type pattern, note the first high and note the first low. All right, make sure to like the video, guys. This is some juicy info right here. Because most of the time, when we come up and it looks like we're going to break out of that first high, if we get bearish divergences and money flow coming down on market Cipher B, it's going to be a fake out and we can short it to the downside. All right. And likewise, once we come below that first low and we have bullish divergences on market Cipher B, money flow curving to the upside like we see right here, that means it's going to be a fake out to the downside and we can grab a long. And so this morning, it made for some nice scalping in this little range. And then we came back up here to this high. And from here, we actually did get, again, if we come over to the CVD chart once again, we can see that we were putting in a lower high and CVD was putting in a higher high, showing us now that there were whales up here looking to push the price to the downside, right? Retail traders were FOMOing long right here. The whales were building their shorts. We could see it happening, and that allows us to get into the short trade. No, that's my AVAX trade. The short trade that I'm currently in right now, still holding it because I do think it's possible that we get a little bit more movement to the downside, right? So that's how that works. And so these are tips, guys, that can be used for everyday trading. And of course, I did long the VWAP down here because when we came down to the VWAP, we did so with bullish divergences on market Cipher B, money flow curving to the upside, pretty much a guaranteed, I shouldn't say guaranteed, but a juicy scalp whenever that happens. So right now, what are the key areas that we need to be aware of? I already mentioned to the downside the areas of support that we need to be aware of. That 23.3K area is going to be massive support. If we get a move down here, okay, that is going to be massive support. Now to the upside, resistance, 24.5 to 25K, massive resistance. I will be looking for short trades from up here. Just because we get a big move to the upside doesn't mean we should FOMO long. It means we should look at our indicators. Do we see any kind of bearish divergences forming? Same when we come down here, right? Don't FOMO short. Do we see any bullish divergences forming? So now let's get into one more thing right here before we end this video, which is, let me kind of clear off this chart right here. The 4-hour time frame, guys, is pretty toppy, right? It looks pretty toppy. It looks like we could get a retracement. Now, I want to point out the fact that the CME gap, okay, that we had over the weekend is way down here. Okay, on Friday, we closed at 22.9, right? 22.9. It would not surprise me if we get a move back down into this area for a retest, either to that 23.3K area or even coming a little bit below that to close that CME gap. If we do get a move to the downside from here, if we pull our fib from the low to the high, we can see that that Fibonacci golden pocket is coming in right at that CME close, right? Now, how juicy would it be to have a move all the way back down here to grab along to trade the breakout? This is kind of what I'm hoping for right now, because we can get the 4-hour money flow crossing to the upside, giving us this green dot right here to give us that big push to the upside, right? The 4-hour looks pretty dang bullish to me, I have to be honest. Momentum is coming higher. The RSIs are spread out. The RSIs don't look too bearish. It looks like we need to have a little retracement and then maybe get a big push to the upside. So this is what I'm currently holding out for, guys. Obviously, I'm going to be scalping. I'm going to be day trading. If you want to learn how to scalp and day trade like this, you can check out the course, jasoncaspertrading.com. We go over everything you need to know to have a plan, to approach the charts with a clear, concise strategy so that you are not caught off guard. Also, if you do want to join the VIP Discord, where we give the levels and stuff in advance, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, guys, if you want to learn more about order flow and stuff like this, you can check out the advanced course at learn.jasoncasper.com. The advanced course right here, there's a free preview that you can watch, goes over all this stuff in general to basically show you what you're looking at. There's a 15% discount if you use the coupon code JUICY. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah, and I will see everybody in the next video. Peace.